Hello and welcome to the Online Academy of Irish Music. My name is McTeague and I'm a piano accordion player from Letterkenny, County Donegal in the northwest of Ireland. In this lesson we're going to learn a lovely little tune from my part of the country called the Donegal Mazurka. I will play it for you twice to begin with, once without the bass and once with the bass. And in this lesson we'll be focusing on the bass and some technique as well, including cuts. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so now I'm going to teach you this lovely mazurka, phrase by phrase, and we'll break it up into 2-bar phrases, keep it simple. So here's the first phrase, starting on your thumb. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. Good, and after that add 2 high Ds with your little finger and put it together. Very good, and again, 1, 2. Excellent. Now the second part of that phrase starts like this. So using your thumb to start with, and we're playing C natural, the white C. And after that, add 2 long Bs. So that second part of the phrase again, starting on your thumb. Let's try it again. 1, 2. Very good. So let's try it from the start, okay? Starting on your thumb. Very good. Now the next phrase starts off just like the beginning. So you play it with your thumb again. It's exactly the same as the first phrase. Now the last phrase, second finger on the A. So again, second finger on the A. One, 2. Very good. Moving on to the high part, or the second part. You use your little finger on the high G. A lot of people aren't comfortable using their little finger, but really do use it. It's very important that you strengthen your little finger. We need all our fingers while playing the piano accordion. So that phrase again on your little finger, starting after 2. 1, 2. Very good. And then add 2 long high Ds. So all of that together. 1, 2. Very good. The second phrase. Starting with my thumb on the A, and remember the C is natural, it's the white C. Okay, 1, 2. And 2 long Bs after that. Okay, so the second part of that phrase again, starting on the A with your thumb. 1, 2. And one more time. Very good. Now the third phrase is exactly the same as the first phrase. So you're back up to the high G with your little finger. Okay, and the last phrase, back down to A on your thumb. Now at this point, we're going to have to cross over with our second finger to get to the F sharp. So let's try that last phrase again, starting with my thumb on the A. 1, 2. And again, 1, 2. Also remember when you're playing the accordion to make sure your accordion is leaning against your thigh, your inner thigh. It's very important so that we have absolute security and it's not slipping over across your knees. It makes it very steady and it doesn't affect the tune. So that's really important that you're seated correctly and that your accordion is sitting in against your thigh. So we're just going to focus on a little bit of technique before we look at the bass. In this tune, I like to use some cuts. And if you haven't played cuts before, I'm going to show you what they are and how you actually do them. So in the first part, when you have 2 notes of the same pitch together, as in B, B, we traditional musicians like to cut them and it just makes them sound a little bit prettier. So I have B, instead of playing B, B, I'm going to play B and then a C, B. Now the C is very quick and it's with my 4th finger. So listen to this. And that's a cut. B. Okay, so I'm going to play the first phrase again. Now, the 2 Ds that we play, you could cut them, but because we're playing them with our little finger, it doesn't allow any opportunity to cut those notes. So it's very important if we are cutting the notes that we have the right fingers and our fingers are available. So the B is the most obvious place to cut in that first part. So again, at the end of the second line, we can see the 2 Bs again, where we can cut them with the C. And of course, the third line is the same as the first line, so we're going to add in the cuts again. Now in the last line, I added in cuts, even though there weren't 2 notes of the same pitch together, just to add a little bit of ornamentation, a little bit of a flavour. I did it again there on the G with the A just above it. Okay. So in that part we were cutting the C's and cutting the G at the end. In the high part, I'm going to cut the 2 high E's there with my high F finger. So it becomes E, F, E. Little cut there again with the D onto the C. 2 Gs. Cut those Gs again at the end. Okay, also in this piece, it's nice to add in some chords in the melody. So at the very beginning, at the end of the second phrase, not the very beginning, at the end of the second phrase, we could add in a chord there. Instead of the 2 Bs, we can add in the high D with it, just to add a little colour. At the end of the first part, you could add in the D with the G. Okay? However, I tend to use the chords more in the second part. So in the second part, instead of the long high E or the 2 repeated E's, I can use a chord playing C natural and E together, which I think is a lovely little chord there, the high E and C together. You can play it twice or just as one long chord. At the end of the second line, you could add another chord there, the B and the high D together. Okay, it's totally up to you whether you want to insert the chords or not. Okay, you might choose one of them, you might choose all of them. It's up to you, but that's where you can fit them in. And the same thing again, the third line. At the end, you could do an octave chord if you have enough notes on your piano accordion. You could go down to the low G. If you don't, you could play it with the D. Those are some extra things you could try once you have the tune. Okay, so now I'm going to introduce you to the bass, or the left hand on the piano accordion. So if you look at your bass, you should, depending on the size of your accordion, you might have a 72 bass, you might only have 12 bass, you might have 122 bass. But whatever kind of accordion you have, you will find a little bass with a groove in it, or a funny button as I call it. And that is your marker, that's your C bass. So first of all, find that funny button or find that C bass. It should sound like this. Okay, so that's your C. The bass works in fifths. Okay, so the next bass up from it is 5 notes up in your scale. So it works in terms of fifths. So we go from C up to G, and 5 notes up from G again is D, and 5 notes up from that again would be A. Okay, and 5 notes up from that again would be E. So it works in terms of fifths. Okay, so back down to C again onto your funny button. Okay, we have the bass note, which is the funny button. That's your bass note, and then the one beside it is your chord. So you can hear that is actually the chord. So you have your bass note, which is just C, and the one beside it is the chord. Okay, and we tend to play the two together like this. Or you could play the 2 buttons pressed together at the same time, and you get a full chord. Okay, so in this Donegal Mazurka, we're going to add some bass, and I'm going to keep it as simple as I can. It's in the key of G, so we're going to start on the bass that's just above that funny button. And the mazurka is in 3/4 time, so it's very much like a waltz in terms of the rhythm. So we're going to start off with the G. Now in terms of your fingers, use your middle finger on the G bass, use your second finger on the chord. And that's really important that you use the correct fingers. Okay, and it's going to sound like this. So the first line of the mazurka is going to be like that. G, 2, 3, G, 2, 3. And in the second line, we will move down to the funny button, down to our C. C, 2, 3. And this is where it gets tricky. We're going to have to slide up to the D. And again, when I started off playing the accordion first, I had to look down at it to see where my D was. If you can try and avoid that, it would be much better to actually slide up and feel, count in your head where you're going. So you're going 1, 2, 3 buttons up is your D finger. And if you can try that in the beginning, instead of having to, look over at the accordion, it's much better. So we're looking for D, this one. So in the second line, you're going to jump from C to D. C, 2, 3, D, 2, 3. And that takes a bit of practice, so be patient. And the third line, back to the G bass. 2, 3, G, 2, 3. And in the last line, what I'm going to do is just 3 different chords together. So you have your C chord, your D chord, and your G chord. Now I'll play the tune and show you how the bass sounds with the tune. So I encourage you to practice that first part through a few times, maybe just with the bass and without playing the tune until you get used to it, okay? The second part, the bass notes are C, so it's going to sound like this, C, 2, 3, and then G, 2, 3. So it's a quick change from C to G, C, 2, 3, G, 2, 3, okay? The second phrase in the second part is back to C and G. Okay, so those 2 phrases are the same. The third phrase is C again, 2, 3, and G, 2, 3. And the last phrase, I'm going to use the same 3 chords, C, D, G. Okay, so the bass for the high part, the first 3 lines are really moving from C to G, okay, like this. And just note that I don't play any bass on the lead end notes. The bass starts on the strong beat, so on the high E I'm coming in with the C bass. I hope you enjoyed the first lesson in our series of piano accordion foundation lessons. I have 12 more other lessons on this course where you can find at the Online Academy of Irish Music, OAIM.ie. And there are a variety there of different tune types and some lovely tunes for you to enjoy. And I teach them with the bass as well, and we focus on technique. So I do hope you enjoyed the first lesson and that you come back for more.